Attention Amazon sellers. Major changes have come at the start of this year, January 21st, 2025, when Amazon started enforcing new title rules that could impact your visibility and sales, and worst case, have your product listings suppressed. So stay tuned to learn what's changing, how to stay compliant, and have some best practices to improve your click-through rates and your sales. So let's dive in. First of all, a quick overview of the changes. There is a limit now, a max of 200 characters for your product title, and this includes spaces. Second, you cannot have special characters, exclamation marks, money signs, question marks, underscores, dashes. All these have to go, with the only exception of if they're in your brand name, you can keep them. Third, the same word can't appear more than twice. And this is excluding common words like and, if, but. I would even eliminate those given the max characters. So be very, very careful about using 3 times any of your primary keywords. And again, this all started in January 21st, so it's been going on for a few months. We've seen it in our clients' business where every 2 weeks, Amazon will look at and even make changes to your product detail page. If you've submitted new ones, they might eliminate them. And if it's really non-compliant, you'll see your listing suppressed, which is the worst case scenario. You lose your ranking, you're not getting organic sales. So it really does matter, right? When we think about Amazon, your title affects search visibility and ranking. And the clearer the title is, the better your click-through rates. And this is the most important stat. If you get more clicks in organic listings, you're going to see an improvement in your listing. Okay. You're going to see a better organic ranking. And if you get a click and a sale, you're going to shoot up the rankings to that top 1 to 5 positions for that related keyword. So really think through what's in those first 200 characters at the very start, maybe those first 50 characters. That's going to be one of the things that competes for the click. Look at what's in search for the keywords that you're either trying to ranking for or that you are ranking for, and see how are you different? How can you get that click? How do you put the benefit of the benefit? How do you put your unique selling proposition, what makes you different in that detail page? It makes a difference. The other thing to consider again is on the detail page when someone is looking at your listing. There's dual readership. Most people, 80% or so, just scan. They're not going to read the whole title. They'll look at the beginning, the end, keep going through your bullets, look at your images, scan, scan, scan. The other 20% are like my sister, okay, or my father, who are corporate lawyers. A to Z, they're going to read it. Punctuation will bug them. Pay attention to both readers, optimize it so it makes sense. And it's not just, gobbledygook, but make sure the front and the end are the most important. So really think through this. And then again, make sure your non-compliant titles that are being suppressed are fixed, or go edit and make new updates that don't break these new rules. Again, the drunken dinosaur of Amazon, they're always changing the rules. So pay attention. It's in your best interest. So key actions: audit your listings, edit the titles to make sure they follow these new rules. Use Seller Central if you have to. You go to manage all inventory, edit title, and review the listings for updates, right? You can put it in 24 hours. It might show up. It might not. You might have to hit your head against the wall several times to get the updates in. And again, if they're not being the new rules, your listings will be suppressed. So best practices, look at the style guide, okay? Think about things that will help you prioritize key keywords first. In the new updates, it doesn't really matter where the keywords are. That used to be a big factor, but you do want to, again, speak to your audience, look at product details of how other top performers are doing. What are they saying? What are the benefits? And again, think about looking at search. You have that very, very beginning part to compete on. How do you not look like the sea of sameness? Make yourself look different and lead with the benefit of the benefit. What's in it for them, not just features. Keep it descriptive but concise. This is the 200 character limit. So you got to be very, very, picky about what you're putting in there. Avoid fluff. Don't put bestseller, #1. They don't like these things. You can't even use the hashtags. Throw that out. Leave that elsewhere for your bullets or your product detail page, something like your enhanced brand content, and make it easy to understand. Again, very simple language, but benefit rich, to the point, and you should be in a good place. So the style guide, as I mentioned, very helpful resource on Amazon. Go into the listing quality dashboard. They'll give you a rating, or use a tool like Helium 10 or Jungle Scout and have your product detailed page ranked by it. So you can see what keywords you might want to add, how do you improve the benefits, how do you highlight features, and what's in it for your ideal client. Seller Essential Help. These docs are a little bit tedious, but read through them. Make sure you're compliant. I laid out the basics, but this does matter for how well you can perform. And as I mentioned, those title optimization tools go a long way to give you an outsider's perspective if you don't have a team or a consultant or an agency that does this for a living. So if you guys have questions, drop them in the comments. Love the feedback, negative and positive. School's never out for the pro. Contact us at admin@brandbuddyassociates.com. We love talking to our team. You get access to everyone. We really want to help streamline how you succeed on Amazon. I've been selling on Amazon since 2012. It is a constantly evolved place, but it's worth the pain. Higher conversion rates, better customers, 100 million people on Prime. There's so many benefits to Amazon. So stick it out. Look to us to help answer any questions you have. Stay competitive, stay compliant. And again, subscribe if you guys want more updates. We're dropping content regularly, interviewing partners, strategic vendors, software companies, everyone who helps sellers. We love to be a value source for you. And last but not least, every brand has a story. So if you want help telling yours, let's build your Amazon storefront. Let's build your product detail pages. Let us help you with your product titles. We're also an ad agency since 2016, legal Amazon ad partners. So if you'd like, you can schedule a call, hit that link there on the bit.ly, and you'll get a booking link from HubSpot to talk to our team. We work with many brands over 60, so we'd love to have you be the next brand that we can help dominate your niche on Amazon. So again, let me know any feedback. Hit me up in the comments, email us, subscribe, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks, everybody.